everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jonathan, and welcome to this peace. Welcome to this present. Let's take a few deep breaths. I feel guided to take a few deep breaths because there may be a lot of energy happening, and I find it very helpful, and you may find it very helpful. So let's take a few deep breaths. Inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. And two more. One more. Very good. How does that feel? I feel better. So today I decided to come to Mill Pond, and as I was leaving work, I was feeling little drizzles, but then I was also seeing the sun come out. So I was like, okay. Then I felt the sun shine on me, and I looked up in the clouds, and the sun is here, and the sun is here, and it's confirmation to make another video. So I just want to speak about how it is so important to be mindful of who we surround ourselves with and the kind of energy that we want to be around and be in, and yeah. So energy is very important. So if you know someone who is doing things that are not so good for their health, but then you decide to realize and awaken and, think to yourself and be like, hey, you may be thinking to yourself, hey, I think I need to not be surrounding myself with these people. And then in retrospect, we can find others who are good to, we're good to ourselves and good energy, and create these waves of goodness collectively, and create these waves of goodness, making waves by choosing to do uplifting things, choosing to do life-giving things, such as there are places in the community where there may be art, okay? There might be art places where you can create and find other people who are creative, or find a yoga studio, an authentic yoga studio that suits you, and that you love the energy there, and you're looking to cultivate devotion and dedication, and anything is possible. And the moment that we awaken and realize, hey, who I'm surrounding myself with is not good for me, and it's not good for them. So I'm talking about the past. So I would surround myself with people who didn't do not so good things to themselves. We didn't do not so good things to ourselves, and especially in the moment. And I'm talking openly about this because there may be other people who are not talking about this, or there may be people who are talking about this. But it's important to use our discernment, and it is so important to find like-minded individuals and you want to be around good. You want to be around healthy. And I'm also going to talk about this because I'm feeling guided to. One time when I went to California, I visited my brother, and we went to Malibu, California, and we went to an authentic Peruvian shamanic healing ceremony, and it was beautiful. They said, "We come from the rainbow and we return to the rainbow." Rainbow. We come from the rainbow. And so I've been having these dreams and visions of the rainbow. So the rainbow represents all frequencies coming together. And the rainbow represents the gay community, and which I am a part of. And I wanted to share that. Yet the rainbow represents all of humanity and the frequencies and the unique frequencies that we offer to the world with our gifts, with our talents, with our skills, our skill sets. You know, these are all important to offer. And now there's an energy exchange. So you can do skill set for skill set. Or, you know. So there was another, I know I'm jumping around here. There was another healing ceremony that we went to, and his name is Kandanochi, and he's an authentic Mayan elder healer. And if you were in that room, you were hearing what he's hearing, what I'm about to say. He said it's so important to not get into drugs and alcohol because of all the spiritual energy entering into the planet, and we're on a daily basis, the angels, God, they're all trying to send us a message. And so when our energy field and when our chakras and when our mind is clouded by drugs and alcohol, there's no way for that message to come through. So I wanted to talk about this, and you know, it's freedom of speech, and it's true. So notice how you feel. So I'm going to speak from experience. So I noticed how I wanted to notice how I felt without smoking pot and without drinking. I wanted to feel what it felt like to be Jonathan, to be me, to be happy, to be balanced mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And this was about 8 years ago. And you know, I slipped off a few times with smoking pot occasionally. And you know, we're human. And one time we got drunk in the city. But we went against our, I forgive myself, but we went against our values just in order to be around someone who was kind of popular. But we don't have to take away our values. And we don't have to always do what others are doing in order to be cool. You know what's cool? What's cool is creating art. And what's cool is creating wearable art. And what's cool is being out in nature and being intoxicated naturally by breathing in fresh prana and being in the sunlight and being near water. And this is Mill Pond. And drinking water. Do you know drinking water doesn't give you a hangover? And make sure you wear your helmet while you're out there biking. So I wanted to make this video because I feel like it's important for us to talk about these things and have open dialogue. So being 8 years sober with my husband, you know, it was an important decision. And also I want to talk about this openly. When I went to a spiritual retreat, I was told inside to stay away from the bars because the energies are not conducive, especially if you're a sensitive being. You could wind up having energetic attachments from other people. No judgment here, just simply energetic truth. But you can have energetic attachments from people, and then you could let something in, and it's not healthy. But if that's your path, and if that's what you're doing, you know, no judgment. But I wanted to feel what it felt like to remove myself from the bars, to remove myself from the clubs, and to simply grow as an individual, to grow as a soul. So what I did was, you know, I listened to my intuition and these intuitive nudges, and I decided to, you know, get my Reiki Master certification, which I did, and I'm so grateful. And, you know, now I can attune others and help others. And it's not me doing the healing, it's not me doing the attunement, it's God, it's energy, it's infinite light, it's Creator. So I just wanted to put that out there so this way you didn't think I was, you know, Supreme Jonathan or, you know. And then also, you know, I was guided spiritually to do my 200-hour gentle and restorative yoga teacher training. And then so this is what I just recently finished within the beginning of this year, actually. And it feels so nice. It feels natural. Now, truth is, in the beginning, not many people were coming to my classes. But it's like anything, you know? If you build it, they will come. So I just surrendered, and I kept saying prayers and reading scripture, and I just surrendered, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to let God take the wheel. And all of a sudden, you know, and then word of mouth, I just felt guided to tell people that I'm teaching and come out of that closet. You know, the truth is we come out of many closets. And, so, and then people are coming to my classes, and I'm so grateful, and, I'm so grateful to practice together. It's not like, you know, we're all in this together. There's no hierarchy. There's equality. And God created all of us equal. And the wind agrees. And, you know, the breeze. So it's important to step back and then to realize, you know, that life can get better. And life is a beautiful journey. And if we step away from, you know, try not drinking for a few days. Try going to a yoga class. Try going to a crystal healing workshop. Try going to see a medium. Try going to a meditation retreat. See how you'll feel. Your life's going to change no matter what. And there may be some resistance, but with overall, you know, it's for the best. And, you know, you can feel amazing, you know? But sometimes in the beginning we don't feel amazing, because when we withdraw something from our lives, we have to create, you know, we have to put something in replace of the bad habit, you know? So we make waves of goodness. That's going back to what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. Making waves of goodness, incorporating, implementing good things into our lives, and communication with ourselves, and communications with our spouse and our husband or our wife or partner or friends, being honest and truthful. Honestly, so right now in my life, authentically and honestly, I'm working on paying back my previous landlord, and I'm working on paying back my brother. So that's what I'm focusing my energies on. And every day listening to these intuitive nudges, like if I feel guided to go to Mill Pond, I'm gonna come to Mill Pond, because this is divine guidance and it can't hurt me. This is actually absolutely beautiful and peaceful and serene and lovely. But if it starts to rain, I'm definitely going to go home, because I don't want to become sick, you know, from the cold rain. But these are important things to talk about. And so now, you know, Kenny and I are 8 years sober. We still do drag. And so, you know, there was some time where we went and we didn't do drag. So now, April 11th, we're having an LGBTQ event at Little Nook Cafe. And it's the 11th. And Kenny and I are going to be in drag, and so is Kevin and other people. And it's going to be really good. And I'm just so grateful that there are places like that, you know, and like cornucopia. Cornucopia means abundance. So I wanted to share this information with you, and to be honest. And I'm so grateful where I am in my life. And my prayer for you is that you feel good and grateful and happy and whole in your mind, body, and soul. And realize that we don't need to do horrible things to ourselves in order for ourselves to be accepted socially. We're beautiful. And that's okay to say. And God bless you, and sparkle on in good health. And write in the comments your experience, you know, and that you want to, you know, improve your life and learn to utilize your gifts and your talents for good. And maybe you're on a recovery journey, and yeah, truthfully. So I'm here. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help people as I learn to grow and help myself. And yeah, so I wanted to make this video. Namaste, sparkle on in good health. You're a beautiful soul. And we're beautiful souls. And we're here for each other. We're here to pick each other up and uplift each other. As I am lifted up, I'm leaving you with a quote today for today's video. As I am lifted up, all life is lifted up with me. And that was in Patricia Cota-Robles' book, Who Am I, Why Am I Here? Namaste, sparkle on. God bless you on your journey. Blessings. Till next video, swag on, good health. I'll leave you with this.